Hello, everyone. This is just a general check-in. It is day 41 of our 100 days till 2024 EFT tapping challenge. The actual date is November 21st. It is Tuesday, 2 days before Thanksgiving. I am wearing one of my new shirts from Puerto Rico, one of the souvenirs I bought while I was there last week. Um, it has been a challenging time for me. I spoke a little bit about all the things my mom and I went through on our trip to Puerto Rico. We should have, it was just, we spent about 3 days in Atlanta that we should have been in Puerto Rico. It was a very expensive side trip, and but I did not get discouraged. I did do one of my videos from there. I only the 2 days I did not do videos were strictly traveling days, meaning in the airport. And um, when you're carrying stuff, and there's really nowhere to do a tapping video in the airport. But I think I did pretty well. There's only been 2 days since of the let's see. So day 41, that means it's 59 days. So that means that 57 of these days I have honored my commitment and shown up. In the midst of my mother's house caught on fire. Again, the trip to Puerto Rico. It's been crazy. One of the things that EFT tapping does for me, at least, is by it's one of those things when life gets it's one of those things that helps me deal with life, but that when life gets crazy, I stop doing. It's kind of crazy, right? It's like the thing works, and it works all the time. But as soon as things start getting a little crazy, a little, you know, I don't even know what to say, a little hairy, life be lifing, I stop doing it, which is really counterintuitive. Because EFT works best when you are consistent with it. Um, Consistency being one of the things as an unmedicated um, diagnosed ADHD, and I think a little bit on the spectrum, a little bit, but consistency is one of those things that I struggle with. It has been a thing I've struggled with all my life. Again, as pre-diagnosis, post-diagnosis, unmedicated. Um, it's hard for me to come back and do a thing every day. So that's one of the beauties of this challenge, is that I know exactly how many days I need to do it. I know exactly by midnight I need to come here and honor that commitment. And sometimes it does feel like I'm talking into the void. Um, I don't get a lot of comments on these videos. I do get views, but I don't get a lot of comments. I don't get a lot of feedback. But I've done this since 2019. This annual 100 days until the new year. 2019, I did complete it, and again, effects, the astronomical upleveling effects that I had in 2020, I do believe were a direct result of those 100 days of consistently showing up for myself. And so it's the tapping, but it's also that creating a habit. Um, and that's another thing ADHD people have. That whole 20, it takes 21 days to build a habit. Not for ADHD people, it doesn't. Our brains don't work like that. So if you are an ADHD person, you have diagnosis, self-diagnosed, whatever, if you're ADHD, do not believe that little crap about it takes 21 days to create a habit. I did this straight for 100 days. And in 2020, I did not complete it. Happened. Where's my habit? I feel cheated. But seriously though, um, I have another long-term habit. I think I gotta go get my Duolingo. I'm doing Spanish on there. I'm trying to get in touch with my Puerto Rican roots. I want to see what my 869 days. But if you can see, let's see, no, you can't see. Anyway, there are blue streaks, blue days, which means that I did not do it. I had a streak which kept me from a streak freeze, which kept me from losing my streak. But I've been doing this 869 days. That's how many days is that? 365 is a year. So that means 600, 700 something is 2 years. So I've been like 2.5 years, no habit. It gets away from me. Oh, I don't mean to do it. I mean to do it. And it'll get away from me. So again, I say all this to say that the consistency and EFT go hand in hand, or finger, cross fingers, hand in hand. I'll like that. They go hand in hand, and it is good. I will admit it is good for sometimes that emergency tap, that 2 fingers, which is, if you notice, I did do all hand tapping when I was in Puerto Rico for the week because I did not bring any crystals with me. I prefer to do them with crystals because I like that extra boost that the quartz crystal gives you, but it can be done very effectively with just you and your 2 fingers. And I'm rambling. I didn't come with a script or anything. I just wanted to kind of check in and see, let everyone know where I'm at, see if anyone has any feedback. I would like some feedback. Somebody say something, please. But really the goal here is not feedback from other people, but the feedback of seeing this consistency play forward in my life. It's been a struggle this year. The beginning of this year was much different than the end of this year. I got laid off in May. I've always been, if I, not if I applied for a job, but if I got an interview, I would get hired. I'm a person who, my kids always like to say, I have +10 charisma. I'm a person who people like, who people connect with. I see that I used to do vendor shows, still do sometimes. And I would sell things even when there were other people selling the same similar, and not getting any sales because people connect with my energy. And this year has been a struggle with that. That I did not get a job until I actually had exhausted my unemployment compensation, my employment money. That was a little disheartening. I had never experienced applying for jobs consistently, putting forth all this effort and nothing to show for it. I do have a job now. I mean, it's the job I wanted, but it'd be the blank. And I have also decided I'm done looking for a job for right now. I'm going to give this job, I'm going to commit to it, which is another thing that ADHD people is committing to one thing, because we want to do all the things. We can do all the things. A lot of times we're good at so many things. It's hard for us to narrow down one thing to do. So we end up doing a lot of things and nothing gets done. But that ain't not this time. I've given myself a goal of how many I'm going to commit to it and see where that commitment takes me. Part of it, like I said, is due to being committed to this and seeing and my Duolingo and knowing I can commit to things that, even though I used to struggle with commitment, there are things that I can do now to build in habits and I don't like habits, but systems, building systems that facilitate me being able to commitment. One of those systems for me for this is that at 11 o'clock, I make sure if I have not done my video, I do my video. Also, I'm a lot more organized with this one. My previous time, like I said, I did this in 2019. That's the only time I've actually finished it. I'm gonna finish this one. I'm not even at all anxious because I have a system and I also have a plan. A plan being different from a system because my plan is I've planned out what I'm going to do my videos on while still leaving room for this type of video because your girl's also a Gemini and I don't like a lot of structure. ADHD, I don't like a lot of structure. I want to be free to do my thing. So here I am freestyling, doing my thing in the middle of the plan, in the middle of the system. So it works. And I'm going to wrap this all up just to say, I hope that everyone is getting something from these videos. A lot of what we've done so far, especially in the root chakra area, sacral chakra area, even some of the solar plexus is stuff that I myself deal with, especially root chakra. I like grounding. If you're into astrology, I'm a Gemini sun, moon, and a uh, Gemini sun, moon, and a Cancer rising. I have nothing but air and water all in my chart. No earth, no fire at all, and just a little bit of earth, like just a very little bit. But I got a Gemini stellium and a Cancer stellium. That's 8 signs in air and water. 8 out of 12, that only leaves 4. And I think there's some more water in there too. Yeah, so I'm all air, all in my head and in my feels. So anyway, say all of that to say, grounding work is something that I struggle with. It's something I need to do a lot of, but I don't. And so those root chakra ones were all the root chakra stuff, all me. Some of the sacral, it's like some of the like throat chakra. If you may notice, I don't have a problem with talking and saying. I don't have a problem with expression. That ain't one of my things, but it's nice to go through it. We're a little over halfway through. I think we're at number 7. So it's 3 more videos in the throat chakra. And we are on to third eye. Third eye is going to be great because it's going to be a lot of intuition and seeing and, knowing and being and knowing. So I can't wait to jump right into that. We're going into, is like I said, this is the 4th week of November. Isn't that crazy? 2023 has literally has wings because it flew by. That means there's 1 more week in November. It's the 5th week, November. 1 more week in November and then 4 weeks of December, and we will be all finished. It'll be 2024. Anybody got any big plans for 2024? I am going to tell you, I'm going to start my 2024 planning with my bestie. We do sessions. I'm going to see if we can get that scheduled because when I do a scheduled year, when I plan my stuff in advance, it works so much better because again, your girl's ADHD. I just be out here freestyling and wilding and nothing get done. Nothing get completed. But this year I did get a lot done. Please check out my Etsy store at tiffsglitz.etsy.com. I've got digital oracle decks. I've got I'm going to be doing there's going to be a new journal uploaded. It's going to be a digital version and a print version if you want that. You can go to tiffsglitz.com. That stuff will be there. And you even find me on Amazon. I have my mindset journal, affirmations journal is available on Amazon. Tiffany Armour, that's me, Tiff Sklitz, on almost every platform that there is. If there's a platform, more than likely, if you Google Tiff Sklitz on there, you'll find me. You see my digital oracle decks, my gorgeous clip art. I also have a brand, Fat Babes B, with the tagline Fat Babes B, anything they damn well please. So with plus size representation, because representation matters. Please, please, please like, subscribe, and leave me some comments, y'all. Say something. Give your girl some feedback. It's great talking to you, and I will see you. I'll be back tomorrow with a tapping video in our throat chakra series. So we can go ahead and close that up and get ready for December 2024. It's coming, y'all. Bye.